Hello, welcome to another running vlog. And you can see, look, I've come out, I've got sleeves on, I've got my hat on. I look like a Burke, but I don't mind. My goodness, it's well, yeah, officially it's still autumn, but yeah, it has been a bit parky, so it doesn't feel like it. In fact, at the time this video goes out, it will only be a week until Christmas. My goodness. Now, coming up later, I'm going to be telling you about something that happened in a recent running vlog. I was recording the running vlog and this thing actually happened while I was filming and I didn't realise it. And you wouldn't have realised it too if you watched it. It's a bit weird. It's one of my torrid tales. That's coming up later on. But anyway, first of all, let's get cracking on today's slightly cool run. It's a midweek run, so I'm going to be going for 5k. That's my plan. And yeah, so let's see how that goes. And then I'll tell you all about my weird story on the other side. There we go, all done. And that was, put the times up on the screen, it wasn't particularly quick. I'm quite surprised that I did it in the 30th minute because it was one of those runs, I don't know whether you've ever had this, when just about every road I came up to, there was a car either coming into the road or coming out of the road. And not just that, there was a set of shops, somebody was pulling into the shop, and sometimes people wait and sometimes they don't. And of course you can't rely on them stopping to let you through because, well, they're bigger than me. I don't think I'm going to win a fight with the Range Rover, frankly. Anyway, that was good. Now, recently we were talking about waving. So one day I saw two runners while I was waving, and one, and I waved. I made sure I made a real point, like this, smiling, and one said good morning to me and waved back just as enthusiastically as I was waving at her. The second one, she was looking at me and I was waving at her and she just ignored me. Now, as we talked about in a previous video, there could be a very good reason for that and I'm not going to take it personally, but yeah, I had a 50% success rate on that one. This subject I know will be ongoing. I've stopped here for a moment because I'm on the golf course, so I think they've actually gone across the fairway. That's good, I can keep going now. Nice. What was I going to talk about? I was going to tell you a torrid tale because something happened in a video that I was filming quite a few weeks ago now. In fact, it might have been towards the end of October, and I was going to talk about it in the very next video. But the very next video was my epic long run where I did a personal best, and I kind of wanted that video just to be about that. I didn't really want it to be about anything else, so I didn't talk about it. And then by the time the following week's video came around to filming that, I'd completely forgotten about it. I am a bloke, so I suddenly realised I have never told you. Now, this particular video, I'll cut a little bit in, and in the video, I got towards the end of the video and I thought about something that I was going to talk about. I had a subject that I was going to cover, and at the end of that video, I didn't. I cut the video off, and it was quite a short video, and I cut off quite quickly. Nobody really said anything in the comments, but it was nothing really happened in that video, and there was a good reason, because as I was running the video, as I was running, I could feel this pain in my shoulder. Not really a pain, like just sort of discomfort. and I thought it was perhaps my running top and it had come a bit frayed or something. A bit like, you know, when you get a label inside a piece of clothing and it's rubbing, it feels a bit funny. It was like that, so not a pain, just a sort of, oh, that's a bit weird. But as I was running, I was thinking, that's odd, because I've had that top for a long time and I've never had that issue before, so I thought, that's a bit odd. I wonder why that is. And as I was getting on through the run and then doing the cool down walk, it was feeling worse. So when I came to record the bit of video, I thought I'd just make it really quick because I want to get home. So I did do that, recorded a bit of video and went home. And when I took my running top off, I could see that I looked straight away at my shoulder in the mirror and it was red. I thought, it's a bit odd. But when I looked a bit closer, I could see I had a hole there and a hole up here. So what I'd done, something had got into my running top and stung me. I've been stung. So yeah, little git. I mean, of course, it's one of those. Once I knew what it was like, okay, I know what it is now. So I had a Piriton, actually. We always give a Piriton in the house. Quite a useful piece of thing. It's quite a useful thing to have in your medicine chest if you're a dog owner, actually. But I won't get into that now. But yeah, had a Piriton. And yeah, it was fine after a little while. But here we are. There's my torrid tale of being out for a run. I remember once on a run, I did swallow a fly. It went straight in my mouth, straight down my throat. I was vlogging then as well. And I remember talking about that. So if you're a long-time viewer, you might remember that. And now I've been stung. Great. Whee! What's next? So anyway, I'm going to make this a short video because it's the run up to Christmas. It's not long to Christmas. I don't know about you. We're going to have a quiet Christmas. I think for us, it's very much safety first. Normally at Christmas, we have a huge party. We have a load of people getting together, huge family thing, no television. We just have, we have party games and a thing that goes on all on right into the evening until late. It's really good fun, actually. It's really great, really, really enjoyable. Just moving out of the way, somebody social distance. But this year, I think, yeah, it's safety first, so it's going to be very, very quiet, I think. Yeah, that's us. You may be doing something different. Everybody's going to decide what they're going to do for the best. So anyway, if you don't watch, I have got another video coming out next week, actually. So I've got one more before Christmas, but just in case you don't see that until after, have a wonderful Christmas. And I will keep going with the videos weekly throughout the festive period, so there's no getting away from me. So I'll see you for next week's video. Stay safe and talk to you soon. Keep dancing with the devil, but it is alive.